And taking a look at what's trending, a shock from Mariah Carey. The singer revealed she suffers from bipolar disorder. Doctors diagnosed Carey back in 2001, and she tells People magazine that until recently, she lived in denial, isolation, and fear that someone would find out. Carey also admitted at first she thought that she had a sleep issue. She was sleeping a lot. So we wanted to learn more about bipolar disorder. Joining me is Dr. Michelle Nichols. She's a psychiatrist with Baylor Scott & White who specializes in treating mental illnesses and patients like Mariah Carey. So first off, Dr. Nichols, how do you spot bipolar disorder?
So bipolar disorder is more than just the ups and downs that we all experience. So the ups are really high highs, the lows are low lows, like we would see in any sort of major depressive period. But when those highs or those lows start impacting relationships in a negative way, or they start impacting functionality either at work or school, then that's when we need to
go see a doctor.
To go see a doctor and urge that particular person to seek help.
How do you diagnose it?
So it depends on the phase that person with bipolar disorder is in. In a depressive episode, people are very down, there's a lot of despair, hopelessness, suicidality, maybe they're eating too much or too little, apathetic, not taking care of themselves. In those high highs, they can be impulsive, hyperactive, have flight of ideas, talk very fast, not necessarily make sense. And it's really important that loved ones point that out to the person. It's not always apparent to the person with bipolar disorder.
Right, because Mariah Carey thought it was she just had a sleeping disorder. She kept sleeping a lot. So how do you know, she probably thought she was suffering from depression, but instead something more serious. So how do you treat bipolar disorder?
Bipolar disorder is treated with medications primarily, but there's also a case for therapy, especially in the depressive phase of bipolar illness.
Who is being diagnosed with bipolar disorder? Is it mainly women, men?
So it depends on the variant of bipolar disorder. For the most severe variant, there's pretty much equality between men and women. For the less severe variant, the bipolar II disorder, which Mariah Carey says that she has, there is a little bit more of a female predominance to that.
And you said her coming forward is really, really good.
I think it's great. I mean, mental illness is stigmatized so much in today's society, and I think having celebrities that are near and dear to us and that we love and respect coming out and claiming that as part of their narrative and not letting misconception enter into that picture, I think that's great, and I really applaud her for her courage in coming out.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Not
Our
at
thanks
all.
to you, Dr. Nichols, for your time today.
Thank you.
John?
All right, thanks a lot, Doctor.